But I see these notches right here.
Yeah.
I have a board that slides down in there,
Oh,
so it closes that side off. So I can put 5 frames here and 5 here, and I can just double stack
you
my
got
boxes.
2 frames, 2
Yeah.
hides in one box.
Yeah. And so I'll have an entrance on one end over here and the entrance on one end over here.
And you do the same thing with the box that stand on top.
Yeah. Yeah. That way I can still use my boxes, or I have about 100 nuke boxes that are just 5 frames wide. So, but yeah, you have to feed them to get them to build up. As long as they have something they can bring in the hive, they work that keep laying. And sometimes you have to give them a pollen pad too. But
So you got to put terramycin in the springtime for foul brood, or?
no, I haven't had any foul brood since I had bees. I had
Yeah.
terramycin, but I haven't had it. And usually, if you have foul brood, it'll clear up in the spring
Yeah,
once it
last
builds
I took
up.
over, they said,
Yeah.
preventative medicine.
Yeah. Yeah,
It stopped before they were started.
I don't give them anything.
Yeah.
I don't. And I guess treatment is up to, it's kind of an individual thing. I don't take medicine, and I can't ever get an answer from the bees. They don't talk much, but they tell you a lot. But I don't think they like medicine either. And it doesn't, the bees, you can medicate bees, and the bees will get better for a little while, but pests get resistant to the medication, so it doesn't seem to me to be all that beneficial.
What actually causes foul brood? And foul brood is just the larva dying in the comb.
Yeah. It's a spore that gets in the comb that causes it, but where it comes from when I begin, I don't know. I need to know that because people ask that question.
Well, there's an English foul brood, and then there's that
European,
the European, and then there's an Asian foul brood, and it's different.
Yeah.
So, and they come here.
Yeah.
They wasn't here in the wild bees originally.
Got it?
Honeybees aren't actually native to this cotton. No, they're not.
Yeah.
Indians call them white man's flies.
Yeah. But it sure didn't take them long to spread across the continent.
No,
when
they
got
didn't.
it.
No. Well, they didn't have any competition either, but there wasn't any growing going on. There wasn't any sustenance. The Native Americans didn't need that. They had plenty of sustenance. They didn't need to grow big gardens and stuff like that.
Well, and you can imagine this country, the Indians didn't, they lived off of it, but they didn't uproot much of it.
No.
She got the answer. American foul brood is the most serious bacterial disease of honeybees. Of honeybee brood, it is caused by the bacterium Panabacillus larva. I do know that if you got it, they turn a little chocolate brown. You stick a straw in there, and they just string out, and they smell really bad. But thankfully, I hadn't had any.
I agree with you on giving them antibiotics. The more you give them, the more you got to give them.
Yeah. But same way with cattle.
Humans, same
Used to,
deal.
we didn't treat our cattle at all, and now people won't even buy them if they haven't been treated. They got to be treated. So,
Well, foul brood's pretty serious.
yes, it is.
It says the reason this disease is so serious is the spores can remain viable and last indefinitely
Yeah.
on beekeeping equipment. It is extremely contagious and spreads easily on contaminated equipment, hive tools, and beekeepers' hands.
That's the biggest spreader we know is a hive tools.
Yeah.
Wow.
What people used to do was burn all the frames and then take a torch and burn out the inside of the boxes and just burn it all.
Mm.
sterilize them.
All of my stuff, the reason this box is so dark, I dip all my boxes in paraffin wax and gum rosin.
Paraffin wax and what?
Gum rosin, pine tree sap.
Oh,
And heat it to about 300 degrees and drop them in there, and they cook just like French fries. But they do this a lot in Australia, and they've got boxes down there that's lasted for 40 or 50 years.
huh.
And in this country, a box won't last 5 years. Even if you paint them, they won't last. They'll eventually fall apart. And I've had these in Culen. Take them down there and set a box down and put hives on it, and it would be that deep in the mud. Pull it up 2 years later.
Come out clean.
Yeah. You stick a regular box in there, and it'll be however short. How much is gone, what you put in the ground, especially down there. Well, that stuff is hard on wood down there. It works good. It's a little more work, but I'm decided I'm going to paint on mine, so I'm going to redip them and paint them with an oil-based paint. And they say you never have to paint them again. They'll stay nice and clean and shiny.
Once you do that dip first,
Yeah, you dip them and
Treat 'em.
before they get cold, you paint them.
But only the outside, right?
Yeah, just the outside. It'll work pretty good. I'll tell you one thing though, no matter how much you paint them, when they fall off the truck, they're junk.
Found that out.
I found one, I had one today, fell off the truck.
Looked like
full
an
of honey.
explosion.
Oh,
Just
no.
busted all to pieces. Getting honey ready to harvest before I took it. Set it on the truck and was going to take it to the honey house. I had it setting up on its edge, and I stopped and it.
Disaster.
But anyway, it's a lot of fun messing with bees.
Well, thank you so much for coming and showing it to us.
They